Hi everyone, I'm going to show you the most likely and preferred scenario on the high time frame as well as a couple of alternatives. So the first scenario I'd like to show you is that this is an ABC, but I have three problems. The first, wave C is way too long compared to wave A and wave B as it hit the 5 and 5.5 fib time. The second problem is that the fib taken from the low of A to the high of B is this 1.618 that you see, and wave C closed with 3 weekly candles below this target, which actually invalidates wave C. And the third problem is that in this 1, 2, 3, this yellow 3 did not hit the wave 3 target in an impulsive wave, which is the 1.618 trend-based fib extension. So for me, this scenario with then a bullish way forward is very unlikely. The second scenario is that, again, this is a 5-wave structure, but then this is a higher time frame wave A followed by a B, and we're looking for a C to the downside. I have two problems with this scenario. First of all, usually wave A hits at least the 382 Fibonacci, which it did not. If this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it ended below hitting the 382, which is actually very uncommon. Usually it's 382, then B, and then eventually C before more downside. And again, wave 3 did not hit the wave 3 target, being the 1.618 taken from the high of 1 to the low of 1 to the high of 2. So also for me, this scenario is not very interesting. The third scenario that I have for you is that this again is a 5-wave structure, but this time wave 4 is over here. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then again, as you can see this time with the trend-based fib extension, wave 3 ended between the 1 and the 1.236 trend-based fib extension from the high of 1 to the low of 1 to the high of 2. This is a wave C target, not a wave 3 target, it's a wave C target. Wave 3 target is over here, and as you can see, we clearly did not hit it. So therefore, it's more interesting that this is a 3-wave type of structure followed by another 3-wave. But well, in this scenario, it's a 1, 2, 3, and then eventually 4, 5, where wave 4 is then an expanded flat ABC ending in between the 0.236 and the 0.382 Fibonacci taken from the high of 2 to the low of 3, which is a valid target for wave 4. And currently we're in a very impulsive move to the downside for eventually wave 5, which has a very big target area, as you can see, basically between, well, the lows that we made earlier, 15.4 and 10.8K. And then this whole 5-wave structure could be a wave A only, then eventually a B, and then a C. But again, this scenario for me is also not very likely. And then we go to my most likely and preferred scenario, which is the following, where this over here is an ABC in a bigger W, followed by an expanded flat ABC in the X, and now we're looking for a 3-wave structure in wave Y, with the target of wave Y basically being 10.8K, the 0.618, as you can see, taken from the high of W to the low of W to the high of X, everything in log scale. And it has very nice confluence with backtesting this area over here as support for the first time in the history of Bitcoin after we moved to the upside. We never backtested this area, so this could be a very nice area to build up some longs. And wave C over here with basically wave X has a valid target. It took the highs of wave A, so this is a very valid structure and currently my preferred and also the most likely scenario on the Bitcoin chart. So from most likely to most unlikely, or basically from most unlikely to most likely, this is the most unlikely scenario, second most unlikely scenario, the third most unlikely scenario, and then my preferred and most likely scenario. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you found it interesting, and at 1 p.m. Central East European time, I'll show you a more low time frame Bitcoin update. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.